Hello YouTube, hope you're all keeping well out there. Pickups video for the months of February and March 2026. There's a mixture as usual of some toys, knickknacks, and then video games. So the first thing, pickup, is my Spectrum mug. In the box, so cheers, only water. Honest Gov. So yeah, am I on a nice specky mug for a little while. Right, toys. In the last massive pickups video I did, I picked up an American Werewolf in London, and I did say I wasn't too bothered by the box, but if I do see one, I will pick that up and then sell the worst of the two American Werewolf figures. So it was literally within the week, I think, after me uploading that, I found one. So I've got a boxed version now with the Kessler, David Kessler Wolf. Lovely figure. I love NECA sculpts. Really, really good. Right, another figure. Recent purchase. These are smaller than I expected. I'll keep an eye out for a few others, but I'm not in any rush. I'll just as and when I see them for an alright price. And yeah, Cammy's one of my favourite fighters from Street Fighter 2, so I wanted to pick that one up. But yeah, much smaller than I expected. But the scopes aren't bad, and yeah, I quite like the packaging idea. I saw this on, where was the first time I saw this? It was probably on Happy Console Gamers video, and he brings this out. It's a Metroid. Now I don't think this is the one that he's got. There was one produced by the World of Nintendo, or Nintendo, you know, the shop in New York, etc. And I wish when I was over there I actually tried. I completely forgot about this thing and just didn't see it in there anyway when I was over there. But this is by Jada, and it stinks. The rubber absolutely stinks, but it looks just like that version. Maybe it was the same model, I don't know, but it's a really good likeness there, and it looks disgusting, but I needed one of these in my life. It's got movable like tentacles or claws or whatever you want to call it. Very malleable outer dome there for the Metroid. And yeah, Jada Toys, I think it was like $16.99 on Amazon. I saw it there and thought, buy now. So really pleased to get that one at last. The box for it is up in the loft. Right, more retro-y toys. A bit, not too much today. Right, let's do this. I picked up a Rubik's lot. This one, namely for this one. I won't even open it in case I break the bloody thing on camera. It's the 6 rings, isn't it, or 8 rings that you have to combine and join up. I remember this, and this is very nostalgic. So I've got that one. I've got the standalone Rubik's anyway, and I had this one as a kid. I used to love it, and it came on a keychain, mine, and I think obviously this one did, but it's since gone. So that one I gave one to, which was like a metallic, sparkly colours, vibrant colours, almost luminous, to my daughter, and there was this one in the lot as well. So yeah, bundle. I think it was all for like £10. I thought it was really good. Who remembers these figures? They did quite a few of them, and they're football stars. Is it by Tonka, I believe. The sculpts are crap, you know, it's a man, but it looks nothing like Van Basten. I had a Gary Lineker, a Bobby Robson back in the day, and I think they coincided with Hullet. Rude Hullet was there, Klinsmann maybe, a few others as well. I can't remember from the line. But I had Van Basten. He was one of my fave players back in the day. The guy could hit the ball and score some belters.
Buyurun. Top baştır.
So yeah, had to pick that one up again. A little bit of nostalgia there. I'll put him. Oh, look at that, perfect. Who remembers these? The yo-yo craze. the string out. I might need a little device. I'm not going to faff around with that now. But I had this one, the professional version, as they called it, with like the clear plastic around, and you had the white plastic variation, which was just like your standard version, I guess. It did have a name. And you had Sprite, Fanta. I don't think there was another one, but Coke, and you could get the gold one as well if you sent off, or if you sent off 100 Coke ring pulls or something. I can't remember the details, but this is in lovely condition. You do usually see them with obviously all the graphics rubbed off completely, or a good deal, but this is in cracking nick. Yeah, really pleased with this. But yeah, I used to do a few moves. You had a pamphlet that you could get as well, walk the dog around the world, rock the cradle. I could do all those. I'll have to sharpen up my skills again. Centurions, I've said before, I'm after just a few of them. I've got Jake Rockwell up on Wild Weasel there, and I did want to get a few other bits and bobs, but I saw a lovely bundle come up and it was at a really good price. I sort of looked into it and thought, yeah, that is a good deal. I'll put a picture up here. Kept what I wanted and obviously flipped the rest individually as well, and made a good deal of my money back. So I kept another Jake Rockwell, he's in good nick, and when I get Hornet, hopefully if I get the Hornet weapon system for this guy, that'll be him sorted. Again, I'll be happy with that then. I'm not going for a full set or anything. I got Max Ray, I thought he was brilliant. Oh, Tom Selleck here. And sewed either Max Ray. Did I have Max Ray before? I can't remember. And I want to get a Tidal Blast weapon system for this guy. Sit down, Max. And you, Jake. And then I was disappointed with the sculpt for this figure. And it's Ace. But this one come with Sky Knight, his sort of standard weapon system. Sky Bolt, which is this like massive monstrosity thing that he would wear. But this is my favourite one, and again, I'm not too bothered by getting everything. I just think Orbital Interceptor here is my favourite weapon system for Ace McCloud. Oh god, it's a little bit loose, so I'm going to have to look into that. But yeah, I think he looks great like that. And hopefully he's going to stand for me. Right, nearly to the games, but just a few comics. One, as I see them, I love the artwork by Alex Ross. I think he's a fantastic artist. Battle of the Planets. So I'm just going through this set. I've got quite a few now. Again, in no rush. Just I want them in a near mint condition. Very good. I'm not going to get too anal about it, but I do plan on reading these. So we got that one. I've got Centurions first edition, or number 1. Love my Centurions. I've got the only Viz I ever owned. This one. Yeah. What is some of this? Morris Day, Sexual Pervert. Who else is in here? We got Sid the Sexist. Fat Slags. Yeah. Biffa Bacon. Spoiled Bastard. Yeah. It's a good read, this, and I'm going to go through this and have a little read and chuckle and go down memory lane. I love that edition. And I got the Street Fighter 2 sticker album. Now, I don't think I'll ever remember this coming out. If I'd done, I was a huge sticker fan, again, a collector. All this sort of is part of me, being a collector. Stickers and cards, pens, rubbers, erasers were all things I collected back in the day, and I would have been all over it. But yeah, this one's complete. It's not in like amazing condition, but at least the person who actually put this together has put the stickers in neatly. I mean, sometimes it's like God knows what these people were like putting them in, just really haphazard, all out of the lines, and my OCD just could not handle that. But yeah, nice foil badges. What was the thing with you guys? For us, I think it was like 2 or 3 standard stickers would get you a badge when you were playing swapsies in the playground. Oh man, they were the days. But yeah, really pleased to get that one, and I love like the old early 90s adverts as well come with it. It's like a little Brucey bonus. So that one. Right, games. Not too many, mostly retro. I've got quite a few speckies here. First one I got was Lords of Midnight, which is like an adventure game. I think it's kind of a, you know, choose your adventure in a way, where you type in your commands. But let's try and get this out without damaging it. This is in lovely condition for the age. Artwork is sublime by Mike Singleton. I have heard of him. It's all complete. Look at the manual that. Map on the back. Bloody great thing. Smell. Keyboard layout for your commands, so you can easily see what you're doing, and obviously the tape. So yeah, really pleased to get that one. I've got these, I've said numerous times, the Bitmap Brothers, Bitmap Books, the Spectrum book, and there's some, I've gone through that and just made note and wrote it down and put it in my eBay search for games that appeal to me. Treasure Island, a blast from the past. I think this came out on the Commodore 16 as well, and I think that's where I remember playing it. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I've definitely got memories of playing this right back there in the back of the mind. Great little game. Oh, I remember enjoying it. I would have loved anything back then that was interactive and on the TV. Chucky Egg 2, huge fan of Chucky Egg 1. I'm guessing this is more of the same, if they just built upon it and made it a bit more tricky. Is it as good? I don't know. Let me know in the comments. What a disgusting looking creature he is, like. That drawing. But yeah, looking forward to my mate Tony coming over and playing that one through. And Whizball was on my list from the Bitmap books. Hit squad game, horizontal shooter, and yeah, it's got really favourable reviews, so looking forward to giving that one a bash. Master System, I'm nigh on like happy with my collection, and as I've said before, again, I have whittled down the collection and just kept what I really want to play. One of those was Ease. I had this back in the day, got quite far in it, I believe, I can't remember. But I do want to see this one through the completion. But what I didn't have, and I reproduced it, I found the manual online and just printed out a crude copy. I've actually got the manual now. I bought another complete copy. The case wasn't in great nick, but the manual's not great, but it's alright, and at least it's legit and original, genuine. So that now means I have a genuine, complete version of Ease, Vanished Omens, for the Sega Master System to play through. Onto the Xbox original Capcom Classics collection. I did have the PS2 version, but just for visual clarity, etc., I wanted it on the Xbox. I've got a much better connection for that, and it'll play at full screen size. I'm looking forward to going through that one. I love these little compilations. Yeah, it's got loads of classics on here, the 1942s, 1943s, Commando, Final Fight, Ghosts and Goblins, Ghouls and Ghosts, Gunsmoke. I really wanted for this. Numerous Street Fighters, yeah. That one. Not many PS3 games I'm after, probably another 3 or 4. They're all a little bit hard to find, and I'm waiting for the price to be something I'm willing to pay, basically. This one I was watching, and then I put in a cheeky offer, or did they send me an offer, and I just quickly bought it. I passed this up for £65 down my local game shop, and I've seen it higher than that on eBay, and it went down to about 65, so I purchased it again. And this is Yakuza Dead Cells, and I think it's like it's more of a shooter game. It's not like the light role-playing game adventures that you get from the standard Yakuza games. It's its own thing, like a side little venture, and it's supposed to be quite good. I haven't booted it up yet. I have not had the chance, but there's that one. 2 PlayStation 4 games. The first one is Hollow Knight, still sealed. I've been wanting to play this for ages. I think I've got the digital version, but I just haven't got around to playing it, and I did want it on physical. I know I'm going to love it, and apparently it's difficult, but I do like these sort of challenges and these games. It's supposed to be a classic, a modern day classic, and yeah, I can't wait to get stuck into it. And then I'll play the second game as well, which is supposed to be really good as well. And the other game I bought brand new was Castlevania Collection. It was all sealed, all lovely. And I played a little bit of Castlevania 1, and my ass kicked the original NES game. Super Castlevania 4 is one of my favourite games of all time, and I am looking forward to playing Castlevania Bloodlines for the Mega Drive game. I'll probably give the first NES games a bash as well, but yeah, they've got the Game Boy game on there, and they've got Kid Dracula as well. So it's a decent compilation, and I got that for a very good price. YouTube. Right, as I was putting this stuff away after shooting the video, I remember 2 games I didn't mention for 2 different reasons. One was Mortal Kombat 1 for the PlayStation 5. I picked that up. I was a huge fan of Mortal Kombat X and 11 on the PS4. Thought they were great. This one had obviously better graphical fidelity, etc. And yeah, really wanted to give this one a go. I heard it had like a troubled launch. I didn't really read too much into it. Maybe I should have read a little bit more. But anyway, got the game. Looking forward to playing it. Whack it in. First of all, it needs to install, which is going to take ages. It says 20 odd hours, and I'm like, for Christ's sake, really? And it didn't seem like that big a giggage, if that makes any sense. And I've had more that have been that equivalent in file size, but take less, if that makes any sense. So that was really annoying, and why it was taking that long, I don't know. We got pretty good internet. I've never had that sort of issue before. And then once that loaded in, me and my wife went to play a versus game just to try it out. Noticed loads of the characters were darkened out, and was hoping that we'd be able to unlock them playing through story mode as you do before. But you can only unlock one, I believe, by completing story mode, and I was a bit put off by that, and like more money to pay out for. It's the way that fighting games are going, and I hate it. You know, I used to love the old Tekkens where you would play through of each character and then unlock their subsequent like nemesis or whatever, and you know, really gave you loads of replayability with a base game. Yeah, dog shit. Anyway, so I thought, right, we'll play. I'm not happy with this. I think I'm going to sell it on, but I will play the story mode through with my wife, and then we'll sell it. So anyway, I go to play the story mode, and it says you can't play it yet because it's still loading in. So this is taking bloody ages, hours and hours it's going to take. So that put my nose out of joint again. And I think then it had to do like another update on top of when the 20-hour thing went in. And I was like, for Christ's sake, just for this game, it's almost going to take up 25% of my hard drive, or 20, whatever it was. And I thought, no, this ain't happening. So I just stopped it right there, uninstalled it, and flogged it. Got my same sort of money back. I got it for a good price. But yeah, really disappointing. And fighting games, man, you know, I think I'm going to stick with like more of the 2Ds now. And I'd love a good new fighter to come out that takes these bastards on and does something really good with a good fighting game. But yeah, I don't know if that's ever going to be. Anyway, the second game was only purchased this morning, so I haven't got it here. It's for the Nintendo Switch, and it's Samurai Showdown collection with like 5-6 of the Samurai Showdown games on there. I love those games. I've got the Neo Geo Mini plugged into my TV downstairs, and yeah, they are really good fun to play. And you know, another reason why 2D's much better, you get more bang for your buck. You get a massive character roster that's just on the disc, but obviously these are games from the glory days, so you know, that's not quite comparable. So yeah, I did get it on that, and I did do a quick bit of research before purchasing, and they have improved the frame rate and resolution for the Nintendo Switch 2, which I have. So yeah, very pleased to get that. And that's it. Right, back to the original video. Thank you. Hello YouTube. Just as I'm editing this video, I've remembered another game that I picked up for the months of February and March, and I need to include it because it's one I'm really looking forward to. It's had loads of critical acclaim, and loads of YouTubers, lots of you guys have been banging on about how good it is as well, which makes you want to play it all the more. I've got a couple of PlayStation 5 games to crack on with first, but then I'm going to play Expedition 33. So yeah, this one is high up on my to play list. Really looking forward to it, and I had to get this mentioned in the video. I promise I'll be more prepared next time, he says, hopefully. Anyway, back to the vid. There you go, that's everything. I'm going to, hopefully, I've got all my games down here in alphabetical order. The next video I'm gonna do, it's gonna be a biggie. It's my PlayStation 4 collection. And what I intend to do is go through it, you know, quickly talk about the odd game here and there, but I'm gonna go past it quite a clip and just document this. And I might put a little pile aside of games that I definitely want to sell and might sell, just to sort of consolidate the collection a little bit more. So yeah, that should be a video coming up. I won't say soon, well yeah, it'll hopefully be soonish. But anyway, until then, everyone take care out there, stay safe, and I'll see you again.